Shadowlands before your move. Every step is feeling true. The floor responds to what you start. Pulling straight into my heart. Some cuts clean through crowded sound. Locking tight, we spiral down. Every second hits the same. Nothing here I wanna change. Right on the beat, we don't slow down. Locked inside the sound right now. Right on the beat, staying close. Feeling most when you go low. Light falls sharp across your skin. Timing pulls me further in. I don't need a reason why. I just move when you're nearby. Your breath lands heavy in the groove. Every pulse tells me to move. Nothing else is cutting through. Only this. Only you, right on the beat, we don't slow down. Locked inside the sound, right now. Right on the beat, staying close. I feel it most when you go low. Same rhythm. No relief. There's a version of me out there who never learned to overthink. Who breathes easy in thin air. And doesn't stand so near the brink. I'm trying to find her tonight in the low and quiet light. Thin air, soft and clear. She was always almost here. Thin air, light and free. Closer to who I want to be. I close my eyes and let the sound replace the noise inside my head. The bass moves slow, moves underground, and lifts me gently from the dread. I'm trying to find her tonight in the low and quiet light. Thin air, soft and clear. She was always almost here. Thin air, light and free. Closer to who I want to be. Thin air. said you stay forever. You just stayed a little long, and I was good at almost never getting used to feeling wrong. Almost yours in the dark, almost real, almost art. You were close enough to touch almost everything, almost too much. Deliberate fog is the one I walk into by choice, not the accident of the sun going down. The particular voice of the city at its most obscured. Deliberate fog, mind defined, the chosen blur of the mind. Deliberate fog, dark and clear, the most obscured version here. Deliberate fog, cold and wide, everything that lives inside the particular kind. This bar at midnight, dark and wide. This bar at night, step inside. Bartender has learned my drink before I've said it. Small transaction that requires nothing but the thing of returning the particular attraction of the regular. This bar at midnight, mine. This bar at midnight, fine. This bar at midnight, dark and wide. This bar at midnight, step inside. This bar at midnight, the most comfortable 3 square makers in the city. Mine on Tuesday nights. The deep hours settle differently than the shallow ones before midnight. Something about the 3 and 4 a.m. that makes the ordinary feel right. Deep hours, mine too long. The hours when I'm most alone and most myself and most at peace with everything I can't release. Deep hours, warm and real, the only time I fully feel. I've made my home in the deep hours.